My name is Leslie King Hammond. The bulk of my life has been spent dealing with the arts, the visual arts, in some capacity. I couldn't be who I am without you all doing what you do.
If you are always looking for your high point and know where your high points are, happy, joyful, ecstatic, you won't know the validity of it unless you know where your low points are. I had to have surgery at a very early age, and in order to do that, they had to take my eye.
I went to the professor and he says, you're single-sided. You see color differently than everybody else.
I would not be here with any modicum of sanity or perspective if I didn't have Leslie as the chief member of my art historical posse.
We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. We owe where we are to the legacy of people like Dr. Leslie King Hammond.
What do you do? Curating is not just choosing and selecting. Curating is also trying to put together themes and ideas and issues.
Leslie had a phenomenal capacity to appreciate a broad spectrum of people, a kind of tour guide through the world of talent.
The door must be opened for fresh air, the inclusion of voices that have not been heard.
And I said, well, I'm here, so I am going to write my dissertation on some aspect of African American art. Whereupon they had a cardiac arrest and verbally declared that there was no African American artist who was worthy of a dissertation from Hopkins.
Now I want you to talk about it because when the blitz hits, I want you to be comfortable because somebody else is going to talk to you about it. That's what
I have to do when this is over.
When this is over, they're going to be coming at you.
I had gotten a lot of African American students to come to Hopkins. When I returned the next year, 2/3 of them were gone. We asked them, what happened? So my department decided they had had enough of me.
When I first met her, the electricity that came from her was incredible.
She would call me up in the middle of the night. Get over here, I made something. I need for you to try it on.
She is a scholar, but not in the Socratic traditional way where she's in an institution imparting great knowledge to kids.
I would go and teach classes at kindergartens, at senior citizen centers. I was raised in New York City. I researched Jacob Lawrence, who was trained by community art centers.
It's very clear. She saved my life. I don't know where I would be without her influence.
I am a mother whose son has been shot.
The lead detective, he just sort of stood there and I said, no, you come and you sit next to me. I was in an out-of-body state. I didn't have time for tears. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't hysterical. I was just like, I was focused. Being the dean of an art school was very different. It was like running the emergency ward of an art school. Everything is related to art. It's one whole 360 degrees. We can't function without it.